That's outside for ball one.
And the first pitch was called a ball outside. 1-0 the count.
Hensley struck out her first two times as bat and grounded out to the shortstop. Now's the time to come through.
Keep us. It's been phenomenal.
Yes.
For Mount
There's
Vernon.
a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Is the count.
Been a battle with the freshman pitchers today. Keep us in Hathaway.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
There's one that's fouled back.
Goes straight back. Well, the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Abby Stacy on deck. She's due. But then you got Hadley Hunt batting third in this inning, fourth in the ball game. She's the DP. She's got 4 home runs on the season. And she's reached base all 3 times today. Still looking. Or no, she got a hit in her last one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This ball.
There's a high fly ball to left. Everybody's running for it. Shortstop.
Hershey. And that's the first out. On this bottom of the 7th inning.
Abby Stacy on deck. 1 out. Abby sacrificed, struck out, and flied out to the right fielder her last time up.
So here we go. Stacy 0 for 2. A sack bunt, strikeout, and fly out. The first pitch coming to her.
Inside. Ball 1.
For ball 1.
I'd love to give Abby that Mike Sullivan Electric power move of the game with a big blast right here.
1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0 pitch.
That's outside for ball 2.
Stacy's waiting for something good to hit. Got a good eye in these first couple of pitches from
Start being selective now.
Base is empty. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. We're tied at 4. Mount Carmel and Harrisburg softball. 2-0 pitch. That one fouled off the first base line. Out of play.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he got the word that, of course, Harrisburg's boys did beat Marshall County, Kentucky, 3-1. Noah Arnold pitched a complete game.
Wow. Hathaway will of 2 if the Dogs can walk it off here. 2-1 pitch.
There's one up.
Can the catcher get it?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a big out number 2. Hands go on the top of the helmet for Abby Stacy. Frustrated with herself that she took that.
DP Hadley Hunt. Stewart on deck.
It's still not out of play. It can still happen with 2 outs. Hadley Hunt at the plate on base 3 times today. 1 for 1 and a run scored.
You look down the left field line to see Dad moving away from the grill, coming towards the fence so we can watch this.
Hunt gets ready. Here's the first pitch. That one popped up.
That's going to be behind us. Boom.
That one hits the roof.
Might have been off of the our LeBlanc production stint over here.
Yeah. 4-4 the score. Nobody on base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hadley Hunt at the plate. Behind in the count, 0-1. Defense playing straight up. The outfielders better be playing deep. 0-1 pitch.
There's Hyatt outside.
That right fielder is playing more towards the infield than the fence.
We don't know how much the Lady Aces know about the Lady Bulldogs.
Here's Hunt.
Not in our media coverage area to a large extent.
0-2 pitch.
There's a high pop to right field,
right Smith.
and she's there.
Catch out number 3.
Well, the Bulldogs go down 1-2-3.
Here in the bottom of the 7th, we're still tied at 4. It's extras here in game 1 of the day between Mount Carmel.
Free softball, fans.
LeBlanc Productions.
Inning number 8, Leah Lewis, Kylie Smith, and Molly Haggerty for the Lady Aces.
Thank you. Yeah.
Brings up 7-8-9. Leah Lewis has walked and struck out twice. She's the DP.
Back here at the red, free softball. We go to the 8-4-4 game. Now Carmel at the plate, 7-8-9 hitters due up. First pitch is low for a ball from full. Half the way here to Leah Lewis. 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts, and she also walked in the ball game. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the top of the 8th. Cop car strolls down Saw Street. That one stay off. We've got a ball already hit it.
Yep.
1-0 pitch. That one foul back here to the net. They count now 1 ball, 1 strike.
And out there checking in burgers.
You ever seen Adele?
Adele?
Yeah.
On TV.
One right there. 1-1 pitch. That's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike now on the batter.
That's why it doesn't work. It's Adele.
I could put phone out.
Bottom 3 in the lineup for the Lady Aces.
2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 8th inning in a 4-4 game out Carmel and Harrisburg. Here's the pitch from out the way. It's low for ball 3. For the 7-0 hitter Lewis, who's already struck out 3 times today. Why not?
3 balls, 1 strike.
He's not proven to be able to hit. Striking out twice and walking. But Hathaway, who has walked 5 hitters today, trying not to walk number 6. The 3-1 pitch, and that's ball 4. And it leads off the 8th inning.
Not a good way to start right here. Get the first batter on base. Going to bring up Bell.
Kylie Smith, Haggerty on deck.
Come back for herself now.
And Belt.
Smith was 0 for 2, and they brought Belt in. She struck out. We're going to go back with Smith.
Flex in the run for the DP. Kinley Harris now running.
Runner at first base. Dogs trying to snap this 5-game losing streak that they're on. 11-8 on the season. Taking on
Smith
a 3-5 Mount Carmel squad.
Struck out, bounced to the first baseman. She was 0 for 2, was pinch hit for her last time up.
Not let all 3 of them get on.
There's a shot, and that's
into right field.
that's going to.
Second, heading to third is Lewis, and she'll be in safely standing up. The throw allows the other runner to advance to second, 2 in scoring position with nobody out for Mount Carmel here in the top of the 8th inning.
It's a tough play, Trey. You wanted to try to get the runner at third.
Molly Haggerty, keep us on deck.
And anytime you do that, you're trying to get the lead runner.
Runners
you don't
on.
allow that runner at first to move up to second. Always a tough choice.
Number 1, Molly Haggerty back to hit. She's 0 for 3. A couple of flyouts and a strikeout to her name. Second and third.
Haggerty has flown out, struck out.
4-4. Showing bunt. It was bunted, but foul behind home plate. Ava Brown goes to pick
This
it up.
is a pure squeeze type play. So advancement for anybody. Runner's already on second base. Emma Mills made a good play out there to keep that ball from getting to the fence.
From her third base head coach.
Lady Bulldogs in a bit of a jam here. There's a pop up the left.
Field. Coming into her left is Lane, and she missed it. An E7, and runners at the corners, and a 5-4. Mount Carmel lead here in the top of the 8th, nobody out.
Will be an E7. It went right off the heel of Addie Lane's glove coming in from the left. She had to hurry to get that one. But, it could have been.
Finally, keep us.
That does allow the runner
Hershey on deck.
an unearned run.
4 errors on the day for the Lady Bulldogs defense.
And that is very unlikely.
Only 2 hits through 6 at the time. They got 3 more last inning and 1 this inning.
There's a ball up.
That's Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel jumps into the lead now, 5-4.
7, 8, 9
Runners
hitters,
on
all
first and
reached
third.
for Mount Carmel here at the top of the 8th. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. A 1-run lead for the Aces here in extras against the Lady Bulldogs. Keep us. Watch this ball 2 go low.
Lady Dogs
2 balls,
dodged
no
a bullet
strikes, nobody out.
in the last inning by
Runners at the
throwing out a
corners.
runner at the plate.
A 5-4 Mount Vernon.
Now we're in the
lead,
8th
their
inning,
first
and
lead of
the
day.
Lady Aces have taken the lead 5-4.
Hathaway gets back onto the rubber. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hard liner. Over to short. Boyd flips to second, and it can't be caught. An error. Another run scores on the defensive error. Now this game, really got to blame more on the defense than Coral.
Leadoff hitter Lila Keepus.
And her defense.
Hershey on deck.
And out. That's 6-4. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Now the question,
And that's 6 runs in.
E6 or E4.
E4, yeah. The thing is, if Addie would caught that ball, she could have twirled through it home, kept the run from scoring. There could have been 2 outs.
The ball outside to Riley Hershey. Reached base twice today. Once hit by a pitch, once on an error. That little pitch from Boyd to Harrison was a little high. Well, there's a bunt. Gets down, advances the runners, and there's a throw, and it's good. Harrison covering the bag, makes the catch. That's out number 1. Runners now at second and third base for Mount Carmel. And score that one 2-4. All right, I think Stacy threw that one. 5-4. Pay attention. This book's got so much in it this inning. 1 out, runners at second and third, 6-4 Mount Carmel. Top of the 8th inning, there's a strike called at the plate to Selby Patberg.
Selby Patberg, Sellers on deck.
I don't know why John's laptop quit. He took his phone with him. All I had a
The Lady Aces threatening to blow this game open here in the top of the 8th.
1 pitch. Outside, throw down third, runner back.
Ava makes the throw down the third.
1 out. Runners at second and third base. It's 6-4 Mount Carmel. Took their first lead of the game here in extras. 1-1 pitch. Upstairs for a ball. The count's 2 balls and a strike. To Selby Patberg, the 6th hitter to come to the plate this inning for the Aces. 1 swing of the bat to give them an 8-4 lead over the Lady Dogs.
Need a pop up or a strikeout here.
2-1 pitch.
There's a wild pitch.
That'll score a run. It's 7-4 on the pass ball from Hathaway and a runner at third base. Still just 1 out. And the count's 3 balls and a strike. Things have gone south.
Yep. It's just going to make it all
The wheels
much
of
sweeter.
coming off.
4 in the bottom half.
It's going to take a lot of runs to
We
get back
shall
in
see.
this one. It's 7-4 now.
2-shot pass. 3-1 pitch. Called strike 2 and running was Patberg, and that's not smart.
You do not show up.
Patberg saw that a little different than the umpire did. His opinion counts.
Good third of the way to first.
I do not think Patberg's going to be swinging.
I would be taking all the way up with it.
He's going to force Hathaway to throw a strike. And she did tap it.
And toward the dugout.
Got her portion of the plate. The count's full with 1 out and a runner at third, 7-4, top of the 8th, Mount Carmel and Harrisburg.
To be fair, she thought the last one was a strike.
See with Hathaway can avoid the walk. Payoff pitch. Hard grounder. Nice glove from Harrison. Goes to her knees, throws to Stewart at first. Yeah, they got the runs. The Dogs are needing outs. And they will definitely trade a run for it at this point. It's 8-4. Mount Carmel leads here in the top of the 8th with 2 gone. And here's Evie Sellers to the plate. There's 2 for 4. A 2-run home run and a single. Nice play, though, from Harrison. That was a hard liner off the dirt.
2 straight outs now for the Lady Dogs. Get that third one.
There's a ball low to Sellers.
Third sacker, Evie Sellers.
The home run all the way to Shaw Street. And the other lane.
No runners on
So the
now.
other parking lot in the lane that's closer to the ballpark here.
There's another one.
That's a missile, and that one is gone. If it were a little more left, it definitely would have hit the big O. And it is 9-4. Mount Carmel, second home run of the day for Evie Sellers. There's a reason they've got her in that lead-up spot.
I tell you what, she hit the first one hard off the scoreboard. That one right there sailed past center field.
Bella Andrews Armstrong on deck.
So it's a 9-4 lead. Harrisburg trails. That's 5 runs in this top of the 8th inning for Mount Carmel. 2 outs. And 8th hitter to come to the plate this inning, Bella Andrews. And honestly, I thought 7-8-9 due up to start this inning. I thought Hathaway had a good chance. You got him first 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. A little bit of a pickle there in the 7th, but you can blame the error on that.
Yeah, 7-8-9 walk, single, error. And then error 4 or E4 on Keeper's the leadoff batter, number 4 batter of the inning.
1-0 pitch. Called ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. On the top of the 8th inning at the Red in Harrisburg. It's a 5-run lead for Mount Carmel. Trailed 4-0. Got it 4-2, 4-3, tied it at 4. And now they have gotten themselves on top big here in extras. There's a strike.
Nice pitch.
Lady Bulldogs are not out of it. Stewart, Hathaway, Mills due up in the 8th. All 3 of those ladies have got hits. Mills has got 3. She's 3 for 3 today. 2-1 pitch. That one's low for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike with 2 outs. Just give her a cookie. Do not walk. 6 walks today. 3-1 pitch. Okay. 9 batters coming to the plate in this 8th inning.
That one there, I mean, she was up, just got a good pitch. Got ahead of her a little
Catcher Maddie Armstrong.
with the next 3.
Harris on deck.
Let's see, maybe if we can get Armstrong here, who already has a home run in the game, on an RBI.
7 walks today for Coral Hathaway. She has struck out 8, but she's not struck out anybody since the 6th. And a big swing and miss. As Maddie Armstrong said, hey, Sellers, I'd like to tie you for homers in the game with 2.
Yeah.
Big hefty cut.
Looking for their own player of the game, honors.
Dogs need a Mike Soul electric power move. In the bottom of the 8th. See if they'll be able to get it. It's counting out 1 ball, 1 strike.
Game that was a really good ball game. We're in extra innings. Thought, hey, this is going to be a great game, and it ends up being that way. But Carmel get what they need here at the end of it.
At this rate, we won't start the last game for Harrisburg probably until 4 o'clock.
That may be long month break.
Depending on how Mount Vernon, who got here about the same time as Mount Carmel, there's a strike called to play. Count 2 balls.
2 balls, 2 strikes now.
Mount Vernon's been here since like 9:30.
Yeah, I think there was issues that we didn't know exactly who was going to play the first day.
I'm them. I'm not showing up till at least this one starts. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Hathaway gets strikeout number 9 of the day. But 5 runs crossed the plate before she got it at the top of the 8th. Going to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Need a Bulldog miracle on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Let's see if we get it. Come back. What you got to say? That was
Hey, Bulldogs, Kinsley Stewart, Coral Hathaway, and Emma Mills in the home half of the 8th inning.
All right, fans. Back here at the Red. 9-4 Mount Carmel.
We've got to score more in this inning than we have in the rest of the game. 9-4 now. Let's see if we can get a good start here with Kinsley. There's a pop-up over to right field area. I don't think they're going to get it. Strike one. A little too far for everybody there.
Nothing in one the count. Kinsley Smothers today. RBI single and scored back in the first. The Dogs got all 4 runs. They have not scored since. For one pitch.
There's one. That's going to drop.
Center field. That's a base hit for Kinsley Smothers. Or Stewart, sorry. That's her second of the day.
Cole Hathaway. Mills on deck.
Get something going here. You kind of got this kind of production to start the 7th and walk it off rather than have to come from behind.
It'd be nice, but they've got a lot of work to do. Single starts out, but we'll see if we can keep it going here. Coral's been hitting the ball very well for Harrisburg.
Anna Jones in the run.
Had a double and scored back in the first. Off-speed pitch upstairs, misses for a ball. And then she's lined out to shortstop and flew out to center last time up as Hathaway. And I'm smelling sunscreen.
It's sunny out. Nice.
Pitch to Coral.
There's one on the corner.
She got a strikeout to end that 8th inning, but she was still very frustrated. But she'll take that frustration out.
Coral's doubled, popped up to the shortstop, and flied to center field on a
1-1 pitch.
There's outside.
So 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first base, nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
A little bit early to use small ball now. Let's see what we got going.
Trying to snap a 5-game losing streak. 2-1 pitch.
There's one that's up in the air, center field.
Charging is Fatberg. She'll make the play. And she came all the way from center. Second baseman Harris going to take 3 steps back and make the play.
Emma Mills, Harrison on deck.
That's really good speed. Like Fatberg in the shortstop.
Emma Mills to the plate, 3 for 3 today.
Emma's had a good day at the plate.
Home run away from the side.
Going.
Sherman would have had it. He was paying attention. That's a ball inside. Gets past the catcher Brown. Into second base goes Stewart. She's in scoring position. Actually, the courtesy runner is. Kinsley Stewart got the base hit. So runner at second base, 1 out. 5-run lead for Mount Carmel here in the bottom of the 8th. There's a pitch to Mills.
There's a mile high to left center field.
To left, and making the catch is Haggerty for out number 2. So, 2 gone now, and a runner at second for Harrisburg. And Tessa Harrison.
Brittany Storms in the hit.
1 for 3, an infield single to 4, struck out the first, flew out to right field last time. That was in the 6th. And not be Harrison. Brittany Storm. She's going to hit it. Storm steps in the box. First pitch, outside for a ball. First at bat for Storms today. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base for the Dogs here in the bottom of the 8th inning, down by 5. This will be win number 4 for Mount Carmel on the year if they can pull it out. Well, pitch. This is low for ball 2. Take a break after this. Sherman and Jamal will be back probably, I'd like to say, around 4 o'clock for the final game of this round robin. Mount Vernon and Mount Carmel will play next. 2-0 pitch, outside ball 3 from Lila Keepus. And I'm going back to see, she has not walked anybody today. Oh, yep, she did. She walked Hunt in the 3rd. So only 1 walk today for Keepus. 3-0 pitch. That's ball 4, and now she walks Brittany Storms, the pinch hitter for Tessa Harrison. Mackenzie Boyd spotted you up. She will hit. Boyd 0 for 3. And Harrison's going to go run the bases for Storms who got the ball.
Mackenzie Boyd, Brown on deck.
Nice job getting that taken care of. Get down. Now we're going to rip them out. Another one. Brought to you by Shane Gooden, State Farm Insurance in Harrisburg. Coverage you need, the price you want. I wonder if everybody's had Shane Gooden State Farm Insurance for all their insurance needs and financial needs. say you probably find a chain somewhere around Lake Egypt today, if I had to guess.
He might be back at the Inch. SIU baseball at home this weekend. I think softball's at home this weekend. Or you can stay home, watch baseball.
Stay here.
Or
Or
watch
softball,
softball.
or if you want to, sit here on your get on your smart TV, get on YouTube, and tune in LeBron Productions.
Getting a Bulldog media. We're doing a couple of test runs through these baseball and softball games.
Just trying it out.
I'm just going to see, and we'll have a good product to bring you starting in the fall. First pitch, call a strike. Low and outside, it seemed.
Well, to give you an idea, we had a camera set up in center field today, but the camera went kaput, and usually we'd have that view for you, so it looked like a major league view. We're getting the bugs out. That's what you want to do before you go full throttle.
Oh, one pitch, swing and a miss. And we've got Jonathan LeBlanc with LeBlanc Productions. I mean, he's covered Arnold Schwarzenegger stuff. He went to Europe to do some stuff for him in the UK a couple of weeks ago. Went there to do that. He was so pumped, got COVID his first day and spent 2 weeks in a hotel and flew home.
Yeah, that's lucky right there.
Schwarzenegger still wanted him.
Yeah. I don't care if you have go to have.
Yeah, it's so
I need you.
Mackenzie down to her last strike now.
You know what he told Arnold?
Others in first and second, dogs down to the last strike. 0-2 pitch. Oh, bounces in the dirt. Both runners are going to advance to second and third. It's 9-4 now, Carmel here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Runners on second and third now. 2 outs.
Even I got that, and I don't get half the stuff that comes out of your mouth.
Especially the Go Cubs go.
1-2 pitch. Well, I know that song. I can quote it.
It gets played enough.
It's catchy. I'm not going to lie. If you're waiting on that train after a game, they're still blaring that from Wrigley.
Oh,
and all the fans are still
yes.
Go Cubs go.
I'm so happy.
Even though you won like 5-4, wasn't even
That's all right.
impressive.
Well, it's a win.
1-2 pitch coming home. Ball 2. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is Mackenzie Boyd at the plate. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. Yeah, this is extra innings. It's a 9-4 Mount Carmel lead. Home run would put the Dogs back within 2.
Yep.
That's a little blooper. And it is off the glove of the shortstop. 1 run's going to score. That'll be it. If the Dogs will take it, it's 9-5 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Base hit from Boyd. Her first of the day.
I tell you what, Boyd took a big turn at first. Shortstop took
Pitcher Ava Brown, Smothers on deck.
This is where you want top of the order, Ava Brown. She has hit the ball every time she's been to the plate. Unfortunately, it's been to people. Let's see if she can find a hole. First pitch. That one's called a strike on the outer portion of the plate. She did reach on an error back in the first, and Brown had scored the first run of this game. Dogs led all the way to the 5th when it became a 4-4 game. 0-1 pitch, soft ground to right side. Brown speeding down the first base line, and she is out for number 3. Now Carmel comes back, being down 4-0, and they get the victory in extras today. Final score 9-5.